going to VAR. They're checking.
Hey, guys.
Check complete. Let's head over to the bar. Yo. What it do, my people? We're back again with the Bar Mandem. And you know what? I don't know who knows ball yet, but this is basically our Diamond Jubilee. Who knows what that is? Yeah. No ball here. Anyways,
we stick to football, bro.
episode 75. That is our Diamond Jubilee, man. Fucking hell. Get with it. How are we doing, anyways?
Bloody hell, mate.
We good, man. we good.
A lot's happened, and I think I don't condone drinking straight away, but I've got a special bottle of vodka for my Messi Mandem. I'm here to take some shots for you lot. Andrew, Kenna, what are we saying, boys? How are you feeling in the Messi camp?
Bro, we eating good, man. League on, here we come.
Obviously, for our listeners,
Wow.
you now all know what's happened. Is it Messi decided, or did Barcelona let him leave? I don't really care too tough
La
about
Liga,
Messi.
bro. La Liga, blocked
man.
it. They blocked it.
They have a wage structure in La Liga where there's a maximum amount of salary cap that you have in the league, and apparently for the past 2 seasons, Barca have been breaking it anyway.
Bro.
But now the La Liga presidents, because of the whole Super League wahala, they've been onto them, and even Messi's basically not the only one, because without Messi, they're still over it by quite a big margin. So it's kind of like they're forced to do it. Even if Messi was to play for free, it wouldn't have been enough, to be honest.
Yeah, basically.
So Messi's now on the road, and as Kenna mentioned, which was responded by Lars from Char, he's going to the 5th, maybe 6th best league in the world.
Officially
Wow,
the 5th.
Monya, you need to be impartial here, brother.
Does he?
The language, brother, the language.
But it's facts, though.
What do you, man, think about it?
No, I'm joking. You know what, man? I'm with you, man. He's obviously still my GOAT, still the best player in the world. But I don't know if it was for like a selfish reason. I wanted him to come to the Premier League. Doesn't matter what club, but I just wanted him to come to the Prem and test himself still at one of the top 2 leagues.
But you know that conversation, it's not even here.
I understand. Hold on. I understand it's redundant. I understand because he has nothing to prove. It's not even about proof.
That. Like, where would he have realistically got? Like, City don't have the capacity now. It was either City.
That's not the point, though.
No, but
that's not the point, though. What do you mean, though? Because you're labouring that on the fact that he's going to be earning stupid amounts of money. If this guy, bruv, he's earned stupid amounts of money already. Come to the Premier League, take a pay cut.
Would you go to a company and work for free?
But I'm not saying I'm not. But I'm not asking to work for free, bro. He's coming to. Wait. You're trying to tell me clubs like United, Chelsea, City couldn't afford to pay him a wage that's good enough for what some of the top players in the world?
Bro, he's the best way in the world.
He's on 35 million net, bro.
Bro, he was about to earn half in 5. Bro, I'm telling you, as Drew said, innit? If he really, really wanted to, because you're forgetting that what he was earning, what Ronaldo was earning at Juve was less than what he was earning at Madrid.
Bro, no one is interested in him, man. Like,
no, because if you want to go for a challenge, you don't use money as a factor.
Yeah. So money makes the world spin, bro.
Come off it, man. Come off it.
If he really loves the club, he'll take the pay cut, no?
He did take the pay cut.
No. So you hear how they broke it down? Basically, they want to keep him on as an ambassador for like 5 years, basically. So he was going to play for like 2-3, and then basically he was going to earn exactly what he was going to earn anyway, but basically spread it in 5 years. So it wasn't that fact he was taking the pay cut.
Not even spread in 5 years. I swear it was 2 years.
No, it's 5. No, the contract is 2, but it was stretched out over 5.
So even if he doesn't play for Barca, he'd basically be employed by them still.
Yeah.
So obviously, this big announcement has had a ripple effect internally and externally. We'll start internally. As you know, Man City lost Aguero, and this was meant to be the whole Argentine link-up. That's now been broken. Memphis also left to go to Barca, and it was going to be looking like a madness with them 3. And now it's coming out. Now, I don't know how true this is. these two players, Memphis and Aguero, are looking to cut.
Bro, have you not read? Have you not, bro? They're talking about how they can't even register them yet, innit? Because of this whole wage thing. So they can't. So technically, as of now, they're not even going to be playing in the Liga, bro. That Barcelona, yeah, I don't know how a club of that size haven't had someone of importance wasn't sitting in the directors board saying no, we can't do this. This is not sustainable.
I was talking to Shalom earlier about this as well, and I was saying that obviously Messi is like their darling, in it. They've low-key brought him up. He hasn't come through the ranks like that, but he came in it like a 12, 14-year-old. Sorry. So it's kind of he is their darling because he became through them. They invested a lot in him, and he became the best player in the world. So with the best player in the world, it demands the wage in it. Because if I was him, I would be asking that amount of money as well. So therefore, Barcelona did everything to keep him basically whilst going bankrupt. So the question that I asked was like, would a United, Chelsea, would they do that if they had a player like Messi in their ranks? And the answer would have probably been no, because obviously the club goes for before the player.
That's not Charles' question though, Drew. Charles' question was how has this come to this situation where Barca has a?
I'm talking.
This is the situation. So this is the situation.
I think you've answered it. To be honest, the answer is La Liga let Barca get to the position where they thought, you know what, we can just surpass our wage bill and nothing would happen because we are one of the two darlings of Spanish football. So clearly, La Liga's turned around and said, okay, hold on a second, you guys are not taking us for mugs anymore. So you have a wage bill, it's an agreed wage bill, stick to it. So clearly the chickens
has come politics within politics.
Yeah, the chickens has come to roost for Barca, and it's great to see La Liga actually taking a firm stance on
has it not got to do with the TV deal and allocations as well? Because Madrid put out a statement as well.
Yeah, I mean,
indirectly,
I don't know the ins and outs of the TV deal, but clearly, if they've, like you clearly said, they have been breaching their budgets. So clearly, so if they can't do it, and I think the more intriguing thing is, wouldn't La Liga take a point that Messi is one, if not one of the iconic player in that league? So shouldn't they be taking a relaxed position?
My point was more, I get them. Do you know what is that? To an extent, even though I think the finances behind the Messi thing was ridiculous in general, I get the reason why they had to pay him. As Drew said, he's the best player they've ever had, probably best player in the world, quote unquote. So I get it, but it's to everyone else. Have you seen some of their other players or what the way? Griezmann, like
Coutinho.
Bro,
mad wages, bro.
Pjanic, 300 grand.
Did you mind hear at the training ground that Griezmann is getting abuse from the Barca fans?
Yeah, them man are eyeing him. Yeah, because bro,
he's not lived up to it, man.
How are these man getting signed off with some of the wages that they're on? And it's just ridiculous, man.
I mean, you can't blame them if you're an agent and Barca, you can't blame them.
But the thing is, within that club, to me, it's just horrendous.
Historically, Barca was never that team. There was always Madrid that splashed and that went for the names like that.
Do you think that's why it was though? Do you?
I think maybe
I think just to keep producing for the academy, no? Like they were producing.
Yeah, they were producing, or they would just get the odd sick player, but not even for that amount. But ever since, I would say, after Pep, they've been trying to keep up with the Madrid model, and they've been moving mad.
I think just to go a bit deeper, after even Pep, who was Pep's number 2 that actually went into their manager, and I think he passed away. I forgot his name.
Kike?
Yeah, Kike.
Tite Villanova.
They've always had that structure, isn't it? As in because he was a youth team coach at one point there. They've always had that the manager that they've always basically employed internally. So I think since that's obviously moved on and they've sort of hired coaches from abroad, for example, I think they've just lost their way in the whole coaching aspects of things. And obviously, I think they then thought, okay, we need to actually keep up with the Madrids, the cities of this world. And that's just basically gone to rubbish, basically.
But then in the same breath, the academy hasn't produced the way it did during the Pep era. Do you know that crop of Iniesta, Xavi,
it starts from the top, innit? Yeah.
I mean, it's very hard. It's very hard. For example, United had that crop of academy players. Barca were lucky to have that crop of academy players. It's very hard to repeat it.
Yeah.
Very, very difficult to
cycles, isn't it? Yeah.
No, cycles.
So
but then you shouldn't. Sorry, Munya. But then you shouldn't lose your way and spend 100 million on Ousmane, 100 plus million on Coutinho,
Yeah, these are
100 plus
just-
on that. That's just stupid,
It
man.
wasn't bringing any success.
To be
either. That's the bad
honest
thing.
with you, that's gonna be the future, weirdly enough, because football's getting to that position where you have to, challenge with the best, and you need to attract the best. So you need to pay them the salary and the wages that the best want. So
But to your point, actually, Prez, I'll argue it has brought them kind of success, because I think is the Neymar, they won the Champions League and then they won like 3 leagues following that. Yes, they haven't won the Champions League, but they'll argue and go, "Oh, we've kind of dominated."
But
La
if
Liga.
Don't use Neymar as an example,
yeah.
because Neymar, you're splashing that. But you're not 1, 2, 3 splashing 100 million on Usmane. That's my guy.
No.
And
But you're not
I know,
splashing
but-
100 million on Usmane.
But if Usmane
just
worked,
on-
senseless transfers, man.
but the thing is, if it worked, you would have called them geniuses.
Of course.
Yeah, that's
So-
that's
But they
football.
Point
didn't. And
it didn't,
man.
They kept spending.
And they kept doing it. That's the mad thing. They kept
So-
doing it.
So obviously that's all the stuff happened internally, but externally this does have another ripple effect. As Mbappe was rumored to be going to Madrid, and if he's having the opportunity to link up with Messi and with Neymar, that obviously licks his lips and thinks maybe I should
Scary,
stay
man.
here.
That PSG team is scary, brother.
But I know I say this every year, innit? But they have to win the Champions League now. They have to. That even me, I can. Even though I'm a Messi, Ronaldo fan. Even come on, man.
Yeah.
They have to win that. They have to.
So obviously, like Charles saying there's a potential lineup, which also ends Andy's dream of if Mbappe
But
does
Munya-
end up signing. Yeah, go
But
on.
Munya, on your point there, because I've also read as well that obviously they're looking to sign Messi and pay him whatever, but financial fair play, even though it's been relaxed, they might still look at that because they might not be able to keep
Fam.
all them Donnies on their books.
This is why I was.
So,
but to be honest, apparently
Mbappe might leave.
next
Who's
season.
who's buying him? I don't think
apparently
Madrid has
he-
the piece.
He's got
man.
what? He's got 1 year left. In his
He's got
contract,
1 year
bro.
left on his contract, bro. So
I think he's going to do what
there's
a lot
room
of
for
people are doing.
negotiation.
Yeah, 100%.
Don't tell Tabo, but Draxler might be finally coming to Arsenal. Then.
Jesus Christ.
yeah, they have to sell. They definitely have to sell, man.
Yeah, but you're not selling him for 50 mil though. Come on. Even though he has 1 year on his contract.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I wasn't
I think
selling
he's going to stay there and just go on a free, man.
he's
Yeah.
going to free in it. Yeah, we'll see, man.
So,